जो प्रकल्प सध्या चालू आहे गाव पातळीवर.
Under the Climate Change Adaptation Project, Watershed Organization Trust has given women guidance regarding how to reduce their workload. For the same, first, women were asked to submit a proposal streamlining their needs. These proposals brought out their demands of water filter, cycles, water tanks and grinding mill to forefront. This exercise was an attempt to reduce the workload and stress that women face in everyday lives. One of the main reasons that women gave for demanding cycles was the long distance between their fields and the central village area. This consumed a lot of their time and energy and prevented them from directing all their focus to work on the fields.
माझं नाव रंजना माधव भागवत. मी राहणार भोजदरी.
My name is Ranjana Madhav Bhagwat. I am a resident of Bhojdari village in Sangamner block, Ahmednagar district. I am a member of Bhoj Mata Women Self-Help Group. We all group women made a collective decision to ask for cycles from Watershed Organization. Cycles are very useful for us. They come in handy to cover the distance from fields where we stay to the village market. It is useful for rationing purposes as well as lunch box deliveries. The cycle is not only useful for me but also for my daughter to get to school on time rather than go walking when she leaves late from home.
ज्यांनी ज्यांनी सायकलीची मागणी केली.
All women who have demanded cycles have been using them efficiently. Even when we call them for our meetings, they turn up on cycles. Cycles have helped them reduce a lot of commuting time and hence churn out more time for work.
संयुक्त महिला समितीने
SMS, which is Sanyukta Mahila Samiti, conducted a meeting to discuss ways to reduce workload for women. With this intention, the SMS introduced water tank activity. Under 12 projects implemented, over 300 tanks have been distributed.
आणि आता पाणी कधी नळाला नसलं.
Even if there is no water flowing from our taps, it is not an issue anymore. However, initially, when we did not possess water tanks, we had to walk miles to fetch water. We used to make many rounds and carry water-filled pots on our heads. But with water tanks, life has become a lot easier as now we have something to store water.
पाण्याच्या टाक्या ज्यांच्या आहेत,
Those who own water tanks share that when there used to be water shortage, it used to be a headache for them to fetch water. Now they can store up to 8 days of water in these tanks.
महिलांनी ज्या महिलांनी फिल्टर घेतले,
Women who have opted for water filters have experienced reduction in waterborne diseases post installing the filters.
आणि फिल्टर मिळाल्यावर आम्हाला असं त्यांनी अगोदर आम्हाला माहिती दिली फिल्टर.
Prior to providing us with filters, water educated us on why and how to use them. They accumulated all women and made us aware about the benefits, health and others from using filter. On the basis of this, we decided to go for water filters. We need clean water, especially in rains when polluted water mixes with water we use for drinking. And we carry this dirty water on our heads, which causes a lot of diseases like colds, coughs, fever, etc. That is why women were firm on buying water filters.
माळेगाव पठारच्या 2 वाड्या आहेत आमच्या.
We have 2 hamlets in Malegaon Pathar, Ghodewadi and Dhadurwadi. Across all 3, 8 SHGs have been formed. All women bought things as per their necessity. Ghodewadi women picked flour mill. They had to travel 2 to 3 kilometers to grind their flour. If one day we could not go, we had to stay without flour that day.
ज्या ज्या वस्त्या खूप दूर आहेत जिथून त्यांना,
Those residing in far off settlements or who take time to travel had to walk for 6 to 7 kilometers. We have provided such settlements and hamlets with grinding mills to make their lives easy. Yet another activity that we have started is an agriculture school for women at village level. The number and regularity of women attending these schools has increased. Women's maximum time is spent on fields, so if they learn how to better their agricultural practices and techniques, they will be able to better their farming. This is what we think, and the village women have started thinking on the same lines. We have also provided women with cycle hoes. The reason for this is that women suffer severe knee and back aches while sitting and working on the field. Usually, women are responsible for weeding and hoeing. So, in order to make these tasks simple and less painful for them, we have given them cycle hoes.
सायकल कोळप घेतलं तर महिलांना शेतातलं काम करावं लागतं.
Women have to work in the fields every day, which is why they have opted for cycle hoes. With the help of these hoes, the amount of hoeing done in 8 days can be finished in 1 day. As we are the women who work on field, we know the difference it has made. So we chose cycle hoes.
ज्याचा उपयोग महिला आता बसून काम न करता
Women, instead of sitting, are now able to work standing. They have to exert less. Also, because of cycle hoes, there has been a reduction in the expenses incurred. For instance, weeding of 2 acres of area which required 5 to 7 women for weeding can now be done by just one in 2 days. This saves their time, energy and money. These are the few activities that we at Watershed Organization Trust have devised and implemented for women.
स्वयंसहायता गटामुळे आमच्या महिलांचा एवढाच फायदा झाला की
SHGs have benefited us women in many ways. Initially, we never used to step out of our domestic walls and were scared to raise our voice in front of males of our household. But because of SHGs, our power to voice our opinion has increased. We have learned how to express ourselves effectively and can identify our house needs properly. We recognize our needs. The things that we demanded were decided by women and not men. For example, as we needed something to store water, we demanded water tanks. We needed clean water for good health. We asked for water filters, so women placed their demands in accordance with their needs. SHGs helped women identify their needs.